This is the MTN 12-week peak. In this series, I'll be eating and training to push myself past my limits and obtain the best physique possible in just 12 weeks. I'll be training alongside 3 MTN coaches and a massive group of hard-working, dedicated clients. The prize is £5,000 worth of Apple products plus £1,000 worth of coaching. Who are MTN? MTN stands for Mindset, Training, Nutrition, which are the 3 pillars upon which the online coaching company MTN stands. The company was founded by David Hatt after spending many years as a one-to-one personal trainer and gaining a vast knowledge of client needs and their problems with regards to their health. Across each of the coaches' Instagram accounts are some of the most outstanding client results you'll see on the internet. I've also done a couple of coaching blocks myself, so I know for certain they can get the best out of me and I can get the best out of them. The plan. To unleash your peak physique, you need a plan. MTN have provided us with 3 plans based on 3 general start points. The first is skinny to strong. This plan is for those who are skinny and looking to build up their frame and put on some lean tissue through eating and a calorie surplus. The second is fat to fit, for those who are carrying a little extra poundage and looking to trim down on the body fat by eating in a calorie deficit. The third option is the ultimate body recomp. This is aimed towards folk who are in pretty good shape to begin with. It involves a higher calorie phase for a few weeks to build some muscle, then a shorter reduced calorie phase to drop body fat, lean out and reveal an Olympian physique. I took some progress photos to use as a start point. I'm definitely carrying a lot more body fat than I would like to be. Still holding on to that winter bulk in June. I was torn between doing the ultimate body recomp and also the fat to fit one because I've got a little extra body fat than I would like, and I wasn't sure that I was going to reach the same level of leanness that I was hoping for if I was to do the ultimate body recomp. So I did what any normal person would do. I got in touch with the head coach himself, and David advised me that I should probably do the fat to fit plan, focus on losing as much body weight as possible, and if I need to I can also add a higher calorie phase at the end for a couple of weeks. So what can I hope to achieve in the fat to fit plan? Well, according to MTN, I will drop body weight, drop body fat, look leaner, be stronger, be less prone to injury, have less fat mass, have a more functioning metabolic rate, feel more confident, be in a great position to start a higher calorie phase or continue dieting. So I started off with a calorie target of 2,200 every day and a protein target of 170 grams. Carbs and fats are something that MTN don't really care all that much about tracking, so they just kind of fall wherever. As long as you're hitting the protein target and you're hitting your calories, you will be on track. So the workout plan is structured so that weeks 1, 3 and 5 are the same and weeks 2, 4 and 6 are the same. MTN recommend that you train 4 times a week, and the plan that we have got is 4 days a week. A full body workout for the first one, an upper body workout, a lower body workout and a chest and back workout. Week 1 kicked off during the final week of my 3rd year for university, and I had a ton of coursework that I still had to finish, and I ended up only doing 2 out of the 4 workouts because I had to dedicate so much time to that. Not an ideal way to start, but it had to be done. The workouts that I did complete were solid, notably the first workout, which involves 3 compound movements back to back. Cheers David, cheers Dale. I noticed that this workout in particular was longer than the other ones, purely down to the fact that the compound exercises require so much more of you, they're so demanding, and they require a longer recovery in between sets. With that being said though, this workout was amazing and I came out of that session feeling fired up for the rest of the challenge. First workout is in the bag and that has absolutely kicked my pan in. I am soaked to the skin, but feeling really good. By the end of the week I had submitted all of my coursework and 3rd year of uni was put to rest. Thank God! To celebrate, I went into Glasgow and had one too many drinks. Actually feeling pretty fresh though. One of the most important things to be doing when you're out the night before is to make sure you get your steps in the next day, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Left my car in Renfrew. It's about an hour and 15 minutes walk from the house, so we're going to do that. I'm going to walk to the car, drive home, and that should hopefully be around 10,000 steps. That's going to set us off to a good start. Back on the road to recovery. I've preached on this channel many times before, but walking is such an amazing weight loss tool. It helps you to increase the calorie deficit you're in without having to reduce the food that you're eating. I typically aim for 10,000 steps every day. I also just posted a video where I break down how to get 10,000 steps a lot more easily. Walking 10,000 steps can be quite a daunting challenge to some people, but if you incorporate the methods included in that video, then it should make it much more easier for you to hit the 10,000 steps. Week number 2 of the 12-week cut, or 12-week peak. Feeling pretty good, smashed the gym earlier on, and we are definitely into the swing of eating better and working out again, which is going to easily bank the 10,000 steps. It's much easier for you to get your 10,000 steps if you get somebody else to go with. You get somebody to talk to, takes your mind off the fact you're walking. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and it gets us a break as well. So lovely little day out. In week 2, I smashed all 4 of the workouts and felt amazing.
What a gym session, man. I am feeling top class.
The workouts this week were similar to the previous weeks, with some variation in exercise choice, and some of the sets and reps changed as well. In the full body workout, the major difference would be that the reps for each set decrease, allowing you to push heavier weights and really test your strength. Pushing yourself to move more heavier weights at lower reps is an excellent way to make progress. Another great way to push yourself in the gym is to get training with a partner. I've been going to the gym now for many years with my good friend David, who actually got me into the gym to begin with. He had a ton of experience and was able to show me how to do every single exercise pretty much, to the point where I was comfortable to go to the gym myself. You don't have that foundation, you don't have the experience in the gym, get a friend who's more experienced, or you can invest in a one-to-one personal trainer and just get yourself confident and comfortable going to the gym. The extra social pressure from having a training partner, and also the competitiveness between us, allows us to lift heavier than if we were both training separately. Another benefit for us is just having that time to chat and talk about things that are going on in our lives. This is something that a lot of people miss out on by spending all of our time glued to our phones on social media. Try to make time for friends to sit down and have a meaningful chat in person rather than chatting through the internet. I did a video where I deleted all social media for 60 days, and it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. Check that video out after this one if you haven't already, I'll leave it linked. So it's the end of week 3. I have just taken my progress photos. I'm going to take the progress photos every 3 weeks and just compare them. I wasn't in the mood to take the photos this morning, but I took them anyway, and after comparing them to week 1 when I first started, I can definitely see there's been some progress made, which is always very motivating. This just stresses the importance of actually taking progress photos and taking note of your progress, because you can look back on it and you can see just how far you've came. It's kind of like, you know, when you don't see somebody for so long, you notice all the different changes about them, but if you see them quite regularly, you don't notice. Well, taking these progress photos is so you can actually look back and you can see the massive differences that have happened. I've been getting a lot of grief from my left tendon in my elbow. I don't know what's causing that, probably just overworking it, to be honest, but I took 1 day off the gym this week already, so I'm going to get the chest and back one done today, see how it feels, and then hopefully next week we'll be back to normal again. Hopefully. So despite the pain in my left elbow, I managed to push some of the heaviest weights I've ever moved with the bench press. I've definitely noticed a massive improvement with my dumbbell bench press just over the last year. Week 4 was off to a flying start. I slammed my pre-workout, Green Monster for those who are interested, best flavour, don't care what you say. Fired up and ready to smash the full body workout, I got under the squat rack. I decided to increase my sets by 10 kilograms following the previous week's results. I started off with a set of 100 kilograms for 8 reps, followed by 120 for 6, 130 for 4, and then finally 140 kilograms for 2 reps. The sets were hard, but I was feeling up to the challenge of 2 reps at 140. After the first rep though, I knew that a second was suicide. After completing the ascension, my lower back was blown apart, and I decided against going for a second rep and racked the weight up. The pain was ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie, it ruined my week.
Back is ruined after that. It's going to be another long road to recovery, probably a week or 2 weeks or something like that, with just this lower back pain, which is brilliant. Just love that so much. Definitely impacted the rest of the workout. That being said, just made the most of what I could do. I got rid of the deadlifts, still did the bench and all the other exercises as well, which worked out to be okay because I wasn't using my lower back so much. I'm just going to have to focus on doing exercises where my lower back is not going to be involved. So I think I'm going to change this episode to Thomas Newlands' The Car Diaries, because every single scene I feel like I'm filming in this car. Anyway, just off to the David Lloyd, getting my second workout in for week number 4. I've taken some well-needed recovery days after injuring my back, but it is pretty much healed to the point where I feel like I can now train again. This stresses the importance of recovery. You need to make sure you're taking adequate time to let your body heal after every session. Clearly I wasn't doing that, just pushing myself to the limit and ended up suffering the consequences as a result. So really looking forward to getting into that today. I've got a night out tonight, probably going to get wasted. Don't really mind, to be honest. So it's the end of week 4. I'm just going to go over my little summary for the check-ins to see where we're at and where we need to be going forward. Now my body weight has been dropping gradually. It has been fluctuating this, what am I doing? It's been fluctuating this last week. But I started off 200 pounds, currently sitting at 194.8 pounds. Now the last time I dieted right down, I got down to about 175 pounds, and that was quite lean. I think my goal this time is to aim for about 180 pounds. I've got about 7 weeks left of the plan, so that would give me around 2 pounds a week that I have to lose to get to that goal. So we'll see. The first 4 weeks have went by really quickly. It's been great to be back in the gym and actually pushing some heavy numbers. I feel much more positive. I feel good about myself. With all that being said,